One of Richard Branson's quotes about company culture is actually a practical application of biblical wisdom by Jesus found in Mark 12:31, and is my favorite because of the profoundness of its simplicity. There's no magic formula for great company culture. The key is just to treat your staff how you would like to be treated. Richard Branson, founder, Virgin Group. The idea of treating people as you would like to be treated is simple in concept, yet powerful in its application, and this is where we segue into talking about the support and challenge matrix in transformational leadership. The support and challenge matrix is a leadership development tool used to help individuals identify their leadership styles and develop strategies for growth and improvement. The idea was borrowed from the book Challenging Coaching by John Blakey and Ian Day. Many times we get frustrated when team members don't comply with project requirements, and how we handle them depends on how willing we are, at that moment of frustration, to treat them as we would like to be treated if the table was turned. It's worth keeping in mind that if you don't respect yourself, you won't be able to respect others in moments of high pressure. Often the result is manipulation or backstabbing to have things the way you want them. And the sad thing is that some people actually think it's a win for them when they do that, hence why many company cultures are toxic. There are a lot of narcissists and their minions who are equally toxic, and that ends up creating a limiting environment for others to thrive in their unique skills and abilities. Leadership is not just about having an executive title or seniority over your colleagues. It's not about exerting power over others. To lead is to influence, to be able to provide guidance, clarity, and motivation alongside vision, and have people willingly support you. As a young and emerging leader in business, one of the best tools for self-reflection and identification of growth areas is the support and challenge matrix summarized in the diagram below. The matrix is a simple yet powerful visual representation of how leaders can balance the need to support their team members while also challenging them to perform at their best. The matrix consists of 4 quadrants, with support and challenge forming the 2 axes. The top left quadrant represents an environment where leaders are high on support and low on challenge. Here, leaders are often described as nice or friendly. However, they may struggle to hold their team accountable and push them to achieve their full potential, and this creates a culture of entitlement. The bottom left quadrant represents an environment where leaders are low on both support and challenge. These leaders may be disengaged or ineffective, and they may struggle to build strong relationships with their team members. This creates a culture of apathy. The bottom right quadrant represents a dominating environment where the leader is high on challenge but low on support. Here, the leader is seen as tough or ruthless, and they may derive results in the short term, but are unlikely to build a strong and sustainable culture. Instead, they create a culture of fear. The top right quadrant represents the ideal environment, where leaders are high on both support and challenge. These leaders are often described as demanding, but they are also highly effective at motivating their team members and driving performance. Team members often rate them as great leaders because they can be counted on to provide the needed support without fear or entitlement or apathy. The key to using the support and challenge matrix is to recognize that every leader has a natural tendency towards one or more of these styles represented in these 4 quadrants, and that transformational leadership not only requires a balance of both support and challenge, but an awareness of each individual of their natural tendencies and a willingness to grow and become better leaders. The next article on leadership will follow through on what leaders can do to develop their skills and build stronger and more effective teams. Remember the quote by Richard Branson: "The trick in creating a great company culture is not magical. It really is about self-awareness and the willingness to treat people as you'd want to be treated. After all, Jesus said, 'Love your neighbor as you love yourself.'"